Hello, welcome to my Gambian kitchen. I am so happy you guys are here with me today, and thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Today I am making plasas. It's not like any other plasas, but I'm using the moringa leaves, fresh ones, which are very compact with nutrition. In the Gambia, we call it never die. Recently, there have been so much rave about never die moringa leaves. My mother is so excited that I'm cooking these moringa leaves today as plasas. She said she used to cook this for my grandmother who died a few years ago. So she's very excited, and I'm very excited that you guys are here with me cooking these moringa leaves as plasas today. I have my meat already cleaned and ready to go in the plasas. So it's already cleaned and ready. And I'm gonna be using only one onion, but I'm gonna split it in half. So I'm gonna be using technically only half an onion, and I'm gonna be using scallions and habanero peppers. I have few more habanero peppers because I like my palm oil dishes to be a little bit spicy. And I have my dried shrimp, which is really good. And I'm gonna be using two jimbos today. Usually I use Maggi, but I'm using jimbo today. And I have my palm oil all the way from Gambia. I'm gonna be using. It's a really good palm oil. It's not diluted with anything. It's really good palm oil. And I'm gonna put shrimp in the plasas too. So it's already clean as well. And I have netetou, the wet netetou that I'm gonna be using today. Usually I use the powdered netetou, but today I'm gonna be using the wet netetou that I had in the fridge. It's frozen, so by the time I'm ready to use it, it should be ready for me to use. So I'm excited. And I'm gonna be putting dried catfish, just a little bit, not too much to make the plasas. If you put too much, it's gonna make the plasas overpowering with the smell of the jejikong. So just put a small size. And I'm gonna be using kong, smoked kong, which is smoked catfish I'm gonna be using. And I don't have kobobulaka, but I'm gonna be using this milkfish, which is a really good substitute to a kobobulaka that's dried, that's smoked bonga. So I'm gonna be using that. I'm also gonna be using ground peanuts. I have it all done in my blender. Just use pulps few times, and it doesn't take me with the Ninja blender 5 minutes to have it in the consistency that I like. And this is just an overview of everything we need to put in these plasas. So let's get started. So I'm starting off by just pulling the leaves off the stem, because all I need is the leaves. We don't need the stems. We're just gonna throw those away. But you can use the stems and just boil it and drink it as tea too. But I just need the leaves for the plasas. So after pulling all the leaves off, I'm going to go ahead, add water to it and rinse it. Then I'm gonna move it to my pot with water to boil it, because the leaves are very tough. We need to boil it, or you spend the whole day just cooking these plasas. The leaves are very tough. So I boiled it for 25 to 30 minutes. Right now I'm transferring it in my blender. I'm gonna blend it there with most of the water there. I'm gonna blend it with the water, most of the water. And That's it basically for that part. I'm gonna blend it and set it aside. Then the next step for me is to put my clean meat in my pot of water. I have the stove on already, the meat and the geji kong and the kong, which is the catfish, adding salt to it, and I'm gonna let it boil. And whilst that's boiling, I'm gonna cut my scallions and one or two, you can put one or two habanero peppers and netetou and blend it. So that's what I'm doing here. The kong have been boiling in the water for some time, to be exact 12 minutes. So I'm taking it out now. It's done. I'm leaving the jeji kong, which is the dried catfish. I'm leaving that in. That stays in the entire time. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add the netetou mixture, which is netetou, scallion, and the habanero pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in, stir it, make sure everything is dissolved. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the ground peanuts. So I'm adding everything I had in that white bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and just stir it before adding my blended moringa leaves. And it's smelling so good in this kitchen. I can't tell you. I wish you guys can smell it. And I'll just go ahead and add the blended moringa leaves. That's it right there. I'm gonna add everything in. And guys, we are getting so closer to these plazas. I can't tell you. The aroma, the smell in this kitchen is just everything. It's just everything. Now I'm just gonna let it boil, and gradually it's gonna thicken. Whilst that's happening, I'm gonna jump into deboning my kong, which is the catfish, and the milkfish. Basically, I'm just gonna take the skin out and just have them into pieces. The milkfish doesn't have any bone, it's already deboned. The kong, I'm gonna include the skin, the kong skin. It's really good. The catfish, the skin, it's really good. So that's what's happening here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my dried shrimp to the plazas, to the soup, and my habanero peppers as well. And I'm gonna let that simmer for 5 to 7 minutes before adding my palm oil. Guys, I can't tell you how beautiful this palm oil is. It's so beautiful in real life. It's so beautiful. And the smell, the aroma in this kitchen is everything. And I'll tell you guys, this is the best plazas I've ever had. I've never had Moringa Plasas before. Please try this. It is so good. All right, back to the cooking. And if you remember, I put aside the shrimp and the deboned fish. So now we're gonna go ahead and add it. I threw away all the bones, but the bopicon, the head of the catfish, it stays, because that in the plasas is gonna absorb all the taste, all the taste. Whoever gets to eat it, lucky you, because that's an amazing part of the catfish, the head. So we're gonna go ahead and put everything and stir it. At this point, my heat is low. The palm oil started floating on top. It started appearing on top. Then you know you are closer to the finish line. Again, the heat has to be on low heat. And do you guys remember me saying we're gonna use half an onion? Yes, that's I took the onion, slice it anyhow, any shape you like, and just put it in the plasas. This gives it a really good taste. Try this when you cook your plastas, whether moringa or cassava or sweet potato leaves. Try. Now our plasas is ready. Our Moringa Plasas is ready. The Never Die Plasas is ready. It is so delicious. The aroma in this kitchen is everything. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all the new subscribers once again. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so by clicking on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. That way you're going to be the first to know when we post new videos. And please like, comment, and share the videos. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a blessed day.